Hey, it's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of hot out here, so why don't we go inside and I'll show you my shop. It's a lot cooler in here. I appreciate you stopping by and checking out my shop. And let's get started on the tour. Alright, this is my shop. That's the door, main door coming in. You come in here on your right hand side here is my sink area, which is currently not hooked up, with all kinds of junk on the floor. My refrigerator, nice cold water and Pepsi, and more junk, scrap wood, little step stool I built. I was making it for my grandkids, but it didn't come out real good, so I just used it in the shop. There's a shop back under there. It doesn't get used a whole lot since I got the dust collection now. And just a counter space, which I have plans for in the future, just haven't done anything with it currently. Some file cabinets where I got sandpaper and plans for different projects I want. A DVD player, and my TV, and my flag nailed to the ceiling. A pegboard shelf I threw up here to put my stains and stuff on, somewhere to get it off the floor, off the bench. A horse puzzle I'm supposed to be making a frame for my granddaughter. I forget what's in the envelope. Just a BB gun. And this is an old Craftsman lathe, 9-inch Craftsman lathe that a gentleman gave to me. He called me up and said, "Hey, I got this old lathe. You want it?" I'm like, "Sure." Harbor Freight bench sander. I'm not impressed by it. It doesn't work very well, but it falls into that category. It's better than nothing. And my Ryobi chop saw. It's eventually going to be built into the counter here. Some more of my tools hanging on the wall. I got all this pegboard in here for free. It was being thrown away at work, and I told them I'd make sure I took care of it for them. Now another Harbor Freight oscillating spindle sander. Works real good. Very happy with it. And another Harbor Freight item, a little desktop drill press. It's okay, you know, for what it is. My table saw. It was a gift from my brother. He called me up one day and asked me if I wanted it, and I said sure. It's been a great little saw. Dayton joiner. The guard's missing. I tried finding one. I can't find one. I guess I'll have to make one. Harbor Freight dust collector. Can't say anything bad about it. It does a great job. And my most recent acquisition is this DeWalt planer. That thing can chew up some wood. Most of that in there is just from one afternoon planing some boards down. It's sitting on a flip stand I built a long time ago when I first started doing woodworking. There's I don't remember what the thing's called under it. It's a Rockwell. Let's see if I can see the name on it. Sorry about that. My little IV pole clamp rack works okay right now. The little cart I had, I used to have my Harbor Freight mini lathe on it, but it died. So now I got my bench grinder sitting up there with the sharpening system. It works real good. Electric panel that I haven't gotten hooked up yet. Craftsman 12-inch bandsaw. It was also given to me by the same gentleman that gave me the lathe. When I went to pick up the lathe, he says, "Hey, you get any use for a bandsaw?" So I loaded it in the truck. Very nice gentleman. More of my tools on this wall, just stacked everywhere. The box looking thing there is a project my wife and I are working on. It's gonna inset into the windows in our bathroom. Little shadow box looking thing. There's mirrors gonna be in the back of it. Headboard, footboard for a bed my daughter-in-law wanted me to fix, and I've been procrastinating on it. An old stool. I built that stool when I first started doing woodworking. I haven't been doing this very long. I guess about 5 years. That was one of the first things I made. And it works great. I'm still kicking it around. A cradle. There's another video on this cradle. The little locking mechanisms on it. Weren't working real well. So what I did is I drilled it out a little bit more and put some rare earth magnet in there so that it really locks in now. It doesn't move. I made it for my grandbabies. And the plan is as my kids, which we have 5 kids, as they have kids, we'll pass it around and let the grandbaby sleep in it. So far only one has, a little grandbaby. And there's one coming in August, so hopefully he'll sleep in it. Just looking back towards the front door again, my workbench area, which is a mess, of course. I got most of my hand power tools under there. You know, skill saw, a belt sander. There's a scroll saw sticking back there in the corner. Some Ryobi tool, battery powered tools. That little Ryobi sander down there. Let me see if I can zoom in. That thing works great. I love it. And today I got this. My wife got this for me for my birthday. I can see me having a lot of use for it. Just, you know, when you need to cut something down the length a little bit, make it a little bit shorter so you can handle it better. Just whip it out, chop it off. Definitely not for precision work, but you know. And back to the beginning. Well, that's about it. It's a work in progress, which all shops are. I appreciate you coming by and checking it out, and if you don't mind, subscribe. There'll be more coming.